Hey there, and welcome back to Off the Rails, an educational monster train series where we explore content mods for the game to shake things up. How's it going, everyone? I don't have a lot to really report today or talk about. This is episode numero dos on the night, which is always exciting. I had another run just before this that went pretty comfortably, so it resulted in not spending a ton of time, and yeah, so it's only 3:17 a.m., which means that we are super cozy to do another one. Love to be able to get a double decker in for a day. It means that I can make a little bit of headway on staying ahead. And so, since, Christmas time is coming up, we should. Is it Christmas time? Geez, no, actually, it's past Christmas for you. I keep doing this. I did this in yesterday's episode for you as well, where I was talking about the James Webb Space Telescope launch because I thought it was in the future, but it's in the future for me right now and in the past for you, where you are listening to this, and it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. You know what? Just forget I said anything. Instead, let's play some Unofficial Balance Patch. It is a mod I maintain, love to play it, love to explore it. There was a patch very recently, an update to it, and that meant that we were able to try out some new stuff, explore some things that we couldn't do before, and yeah, it's cool. What the heck did I play last time? Let's see, I did Tethys at one point, and then I did, what is it? I think I did Penumbra. Alright, hold up, I gotta check. It's tough. I can look this up without doing anything weird. Oh, right. I'm way behind actually. Our previous run was with Steelsinger and Rector. Okay, fair enough. I get always mixed up when I have to revert back from wherever I was, which was Little Fade in the previous episode that I just recorded for yesterday for you. And so we were Rector. Good, which means I move forward to Wurmkin on the Chief. Cool. I didn't even mention, I normally take notes on what I did in the previous episode so I don't have to go and look like that, but in my notes I didn't mention the champion at all, and I was talking about Steelsinger because it was the star of the show, and ultimately Steelsinger got all the comments, and I was like, we didn't play a Woken primary, so what the hell champion was it? But anyway, we are moving on to Wurmkin today. Wurmkin's good in the mod, I like it a lot. They got nerfed a little bit, but they did get some more synergistic cards added in the form of Ambient Charge and Total Recall, which I quite like. I would like to show them off if I can find a reasonable line here. Maybe bridge the gap between Etch and Inspire in this episode. We'll have to see what we're shown and go from there, but hopefully we do some cool stuff. We're currently on a 3-win streak. Why am I keeping track of that for the modded series? Not sure. Maybe someone cares, but I don't know. Let me know if you care. If you don't care, it's cool. It's easy for me to keep writing it down, so whatever. I kept mentioning Steelsinger, and that was the core of the run, specifically the infusion. It was an interesting demonstration of the infusion being permanent scaling and putting it into another unit and then scaling that. Really cool overall. I think it opens up lines that simply cannot exist in the base game, and my general opinion is if you see Steelsinger, you should be able to win the run anyway, because Steelsinger is that good from virtually any position. And so being able to now infuse it into something else and have that be a compelling line as well is pretty fun, because it opens up a lot of interesting things that I think you couldn't do otherwise. It's probably the most accessible and best permanent scaling infusion, because it gives a big chunky amount of stats and the infusion itself, and it doesn't self anti-synergize like Bounty Stalker. You add stealth and it makes it harder to get him killed. It's not great. And then Overgorger just kind of sucks, so fair. And I think those are the only ones that really matter. There are some couple others in the mod, but I don't think they have them as infusions. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, I suppose. I'm not all over the place, I promise you. I'm all here. I'm just kind of talking about a lot of interesting things that I've been thinking about and I've wanted to talk to you about, so whatever. It is what it is. And I think that's all I've got for you, so hey, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, sure, let's go play some Spine Chief. Make sure this is all configured. Make sure I actually have the mod installed, right? Sure do. Go me. Spine Chief, random, yeah, send it. Cool. All right. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm having an okay one. Like I said, been playing some Monster Train. Feels good to do so. Feeling a little bit back to my normal self, playing well. The previous run I recorded, yesterday's run for you, by the way, it feels really good. It felt like a really solid play. No mistakes made, nothing glaring. Just good old Monster Train. Felt like a return to form, which I like to see. So yeah, I'm feeling good, and we shall dig in here. We are default Wurmkin, Exile Melting. Wow, we can do some stupid stuff. I love this clan combo. Cool. We have Rage Talos with Rage Fell and Diligent Seraph. This is... Okay, we do have spells, right. I was like Exile Melting. That's Primitive Molds, yeah. And Proclamation, Draft, and Revenge of the Damned. Proclamation got slapped with a little bit of a nerf here, 1 cost instead of 0. It changes the cost-benefit ratio of this card significantly. It's much harder to do things like plus 30 and holdover on this because it now costs Ember as well. But it's a very good change. These cards, these early not consume, but extracts are pretty busto otherwise. Let's look at our pathing, see what the hell we're dealing with. I didn't really talk about the start otherwise. It's good. Draft's great. Love to see it. Revenge of the Damned is a ping. Love to see it. It's good with Inspire triggers, depending on what chief we see, so... We have both banners on Ring 2. Steel Shop is with Remnant. Ring 3 has a Wurmkin banner, a Hellvent, and a Magic Shop opposite. It's a pretty bad Magic Shop, but maybe it matters. Double Temples. Ring 4... Another Remnant banner and a Merchant of Steel in kind of an awkward location. Not what you love to see. Ring 5 kind of sucks. Yeah, whatever. Ring 6 has another dupe and a Steel Shop. 7 has a Steel Shop. 8 has a Temple. Useful. It's not bad, but it's probably a pretty below average spawn here. Honestly, nothing exciting. No removal dupes, which is really powerful. No really good lineups. Things like this Merchants of Steel we're probably going to take don't have removals, so fair enough. Encased Divinity is nice because it means these Proclamations and Revenge the Damned on top floor are free. Vapor Funnel, though, is potentially also very interesting, though. We probably are able to deal with backlines comfortably in this run, especially depending on whatever chief we have. I'm going to take the Encased Divinity. I think it's going to be better. If I see Corruptor, it'll be strong with chief, with the Divinity Encased thing. And if it's Decayer, it's fine. I can play bottom, and then we're just guaranteed to do some reap damage up top. So, Corruptor and Infector. Is there ever a universe I play Infector here? No, because I have drafts in my starters, so I play drafts with Corruptor. Yeah. It's weird because Infector is a good path, but it's never that strong, in my opinion. I never look at Infector and go, oh snap, my start is busted with this. I kind of wish I did. Take the money, by the way. Yeah, it's tough. It's a unit draft. This is also a 5-1 behind the boss here. We should be able to do this. We have an immediately online Proclamation every time we see it, which should kill some stuff. We should be okay here with the drafts if I can reform them a few times. Okay, so it is... Train Steward up top. This is gonna look weird. I do Train Steward, Chief. I revenge the Train Steward. And then I reform the Train Steward on another floor. I'm gonna put it middle so I can get some reap value here. And then we play the Train Steward for 10. Okay. Yeah, for this reason exactly. Proclamation is online here. Right, I do Reap for the Collector. I Proclamation here for the frontline kill. Yes. And then I have to play another Reap in order to actually get this kill. But that's fine. Or actually what you do is you do Primitive Mold instead. And it's even better because this Train Steward just kills that man now. Great job. Go team. Cool. Take a Reap in the back. Let's see. I will instead Primitive Mold upstairs. I think I'm guaranteed to see a draft next turn. Hopefully. They could both be bottom decked, which might be bad. I take 10 if that happens. Or no, if they're both bottom decked, then I get to Primitive Mold back this Train Steward, so we take... depends on how many infusions I get. I think we chill. Yeah, it depends on how many infusions we see. I mean, we also just top deck both of them, so it's fine, right? And we saw the Proclamation. We had so many reasons that this was going to be okay. Sweet. I will take... I don't know. What do you do here? I think I probably want to Reap the Foot Soldier, see if I can put it down. True. I think I also really need to get this Primitive Mold out here. I don't need both these drafts in play. In fact, it's better to not have them both in play. So I play the Primitive Mold downstairs. We just send this Train Steward here, do 40, and then I fracture the dude in back and play right nothing. Cool. Now I should be able to... Anything I reform is strong here. If we do here, so I can play the Proclamation. This Train Steward is huge. We get Proclamation, or I can kill... No, the safe play here is not Proclamation. It's you just hang out the back dude, right? Yeah. The safe play is just kill the back dude, and then no matter what I do, Chief wins on top. Yeah, cool. Go team. Jesus, look at this Train Steward. He's Demon Fiend. Good grief. He's huge. Alright, cool. Thanks, Primitive Mold. We have an infused Proclamation. We have an infused... Oh, no, not an infused. A regular Echo Transfer. Echo Transfer without an infusion is not my favorite with Corruptor. Don't love it. We do see a modded Echo Snare. Reap 1 per Echo. This can get well above the Reap 1 that it is in the base game. It does cost 1, but it's pretty decent actually. It's a good backline solution for a floor. Right? Reap 4, and then you have 4 Echoes in the floor. It does 16 to everything. Pretty good. I don't want a third Proclamation, even though it is infused. It's fine. I'm going to take the Echo Snare. I think that's good here. Another draft. Entombed Explosive or Molded, huh? Well, I don't think it's Molded. I have Primitive Mold. Entombed Explosive, maybe? Well, I suppose. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, okay. Baron Carver Paraffin Enforcer. So Paraffin Enforcer has a cute thing in the mod where its base ability, in order to encourage you to use the base Paraffin Enforcer a little more, is it extends burnout on strike. So it will sustain its floor, which is nice. This is good, but it does guarantee a burnout on turn 1 with the draft infused. Pretty strong though. The thing is though, is that I don't really need the rage, right? I need survivability, in fact. So what if I do Baron instead? And we, stick that in front of Chief? I don't know. I think what you actually do is you put Paraffin Enforcer into draft, and then you just send it and hope you draw them. You remove every card and reform the drafts in front. It's tough. I don't know about that, though, huh? It's really strong offensively, but I think we're going to be fine offensively thanks to Yon Chief. I just need to get the draft into something is the thing. I need to get the draft into something. I think what you take here is the Baron, and we use the Baron in front with a draft infusion, and we try to keep its burnout going somehow, and then it just punches, dies, and keeps the Corruptor alive. I think that is true. Also, it's infused. This is a run where if I didn't have this Chief, I think I would take that Paraffin Enforcer 20 times out of 20. And I lean Magic Shop here. You may ask why. The answer is simply I'd rather see a Wurmkin unit than a Remnant unit. I mean, if they show me a multi-strike, we're chillin'. I can also look at the Hellvent next floor for the map. What is it? Remnant. Not the Remnant, the Wurmkin banner. Yeah, alright, we'll go to the Merchant of Steel. It's fine. Endless Burnout 1. Pretty solid. I get another shot at this Paraffin Enforcer. Or I can self-infuse Baron here, and we play a Tomb in front. It's better than you think. I do have an Endless in this thing. Huh. I don't think it's ever self-infused Baron. I think that is a bait. Do you ever take the Endless Burnout 1 Entombed Explosive just because? It's good. It doesn't really do much. It just kind of kills the thing early game. Now, granted, if I see double extinguish triggers, that becomes my entire run. You make 3 of them and you win. And then you really don't even need the Chief all that much, except for like 1,000 damage and Relentless. But it's tough because, I don't know. That's tough. I think you actually skip the Endless. I maybe take the Burnout 1 just so it dies on turn 1. I actually think I'll leave it alone. I'm going to skip this unit as well. I want to use the Draft Infusion every time. Yeah. I think that you could go Immortal Stone Explosive here, but I'd rather use the Reforms to my advantage. I am going to take the Burnout 1 into Baron here, and I'm going to put the Multi-Strike in. This gives him Burnout 2, which hopefully lets me at least keep him a little ahead of the curve there. And then he becomes the reform target of Destiny here. I'm going to be looking for Burnout Extenders. Yeah, I think this is correct. It's going to look weird, but I think it is correct. Quick. I could take the infusion on the next floor. I do not have to do this now. Is it stronger now? Almost certainly. Intrinsic -2. Anything valuable here? No. Doing this infusion now does kind of lock me into this path. But boy, is it good, huh? I'm definitely doing this either now or the next floor. I think this is so strong that it's worth it. Yeah, okay, we're powerful. Big power. I could take quick. It's pretty good, actually, right? And then he has the 2 hits. And then what do you do here? How do I solve this run? I think in this universe, you have to put double space, and then you take a second one, because one of them is never enough hits on the floor. I think this wins, right? With quick, it's pretty good. I think this wins, actually. We're gonna move on that. I think that's actually really good. You take the spikes, it's fine. Huh. And then you just reform it and you remove every other unit and it's fine. The game is okay. Do I kill on this floor if I take the fracture? That's what? Fracture here, and middle is 2 by 2 is 4. We're guaranteed to kill him on the top floor. And the quick means what? I think what you're supposed to do here is you play the Draft Baron up top, you get him killed, and you try to reform him. I think that is correct, actually. Yeah. So we play him first. I Chief up. I fracture our dude. Like, it's fine. And then I play the Draft and just let it burn out for now. Space is going to be the real limiter on the run the way I've assembled this, so it's what? Fracture on the 9/2, and Echo Snare is 1 reap to the floor, which is 3. I think it is good. It gets me the money here, which is solid. We burn out our dude. It's not ideal. We take a big hit here if I just draw poorly, but we're okay. Right? We take... Wow, double upgraded foot soldiers is terrifying. So top floor is Proclamation. Or no, it's just Revenge up top. Right. Cool. I do Entombed Explosive up top. Or actually what you do is you do Proclamation up top. And then you Entombed Explosive middle. Sure, seems good. Okay. And now, maybe in some version of this universe, we just Proclamation here to save that 20 no matter what. And then I double reform here and hope for the best. Baron is good. Huh. I think we play Entombed Explosive and then the Baron on bottom, and it's almost a kill outright. We do get the ability to do this kind of nonsense elevator. Huh. It's kind of cool. I mean, this Baron now wins. Cool. Get the Entombed Explosive back. Great job. Go team. Cool. Alright, easy. Very easy for now. But fine. Let's see. Bogfly, Shelter. I mean, we're going to have dudes burning out. I should just take this Hosting Kin. It is infused and a pretty good ping and free. Wicklash. Yeah, genius tier. There's the Molten Encasement if I had gone endless into that Entombed Explosive, but it's just Wicklash. It's the exact card and it's purple. I now commit to what? I could go left. Magic Shop this up. See a -1, maybe a holdover. I think the dupe on Baron is way too premature here, and I've already committed away from Wurmkin, so we're going left. I'll take Pyre Health, means I don't lose here. Permafrost is interesting. A -1 is always going into Wicklash here, every time. I will vaguely look at this temple and see what I think about it. And then Piercing is pretty good on the Revenge, actually. That's really good. I will take this, I believe. Yeah, that's a good one. It's really strong. And I'm going to re-roll this shop, I believe. Because reasons. Do I ever permafrost anything? Nah, it's fine. That wasn't a spell chain, was it? Nah, it was a magic power. Alright, fair. I might actually remove the proclamations eventually because maybe one of them. I don't know. I don't think I upgraded. I'm going to re-roll here. No holdover. Sad. I will probably 20 and consume one of these proclamations. It's a really good hit. It's a fine card to just kind of burn like that. And I'll take the -1 into a card that I want to play when I see it. Honestly, Primitive Mold? It's playable on any floor. We like that. Okay, let's look in the caverns. What you got? Oh my Jesus. Minor Refraction onto this Baron is... Where are my dupes again? Man, I went to the wrong side, huh? Ring 6 and 8. We're going to both of them. And this is... We take 1 space now, and we get the... Oh, what a high roll. I love to play the video game. We love to play the video game. Wow, of all the things they could have shown me, huh? Minor Refraction. I mean, I would have done the same thing if they'd shown me Wingmaker, by the way. I would have just taken a -1. It technically would have been even stronger because it would have had +10 damage attached to it, but that's unbelievable. Wow, very good. And now I can fit a tomb on that floor, huh? Dang. What if I just play bottom? Right? Ever think about that? You just play bottom, you put this man in front, we kill everything. It's nice because we get immediate value on these dudes and we have a quick unit. And I can then just pump fractures into Talos. It's pretty darn good, huh? Hell yeah. The fact that I have the... Yeah, it's genius tier. The extra infusion here kills the Forge Disciple, and then I only take 9 in the back now. I would like to primitive mold other floors at this stage. Good. Cool, we take primitive mold downstairs. We play this Baron again. Give him Whiplash. And Crush. And because he's now living, I play the Tomb upstairs for a casual 37 here. We're really good, huh? We're strong. I kill one of these units very quickly. Cool, actually. I take a primitive mold, I reap Talos, and I stick this Entombed Explosive in front now, and we're cruising. Cool, so if I manage our... what is it, burnout effectively, I think there's no universe we lose. It's a really good Echo Snare. 6 Reap because I have an overstacked floor. What if instead I do Fracture here in the back and then I get 7 Reap? That's huge value. Awesome. 15 Reap like that is genius. Primitive Mold, I think, puts us over the top. Yeah, cool, we win. Good. We do enough damage here that we kill before the burnout hits. I'm going to be looking for burnout extenders. We hit the Whiplash, which is good, so Spell Chain is strong into that. Intent on Death? Is that ever right here? No, it's just the Tomb. It's fine. Wurmkin Etchings, Perfect Insanity, just kill a non-boss unit. I don't want to extract is the problem. So I think we're going to skip the Perfect Insanity. Pretty good, though. I actually think that's a good card here, right? I can just kill a mini-boss with it. We shouldn't have any issues with mini-bosses, though. So we're fine. We move on. No Wax and Spike, though, sadly. The alternative is you just kind of lean hard into the reforms, and we clean up the deck a bunch. Skip these units. They don't do anything for me here. And I do not need the space yet. In fact, it's better if I don't take it. Right? Where's the dupe? The dupe is ring 6, so I go to 5 space used. I don't need the Ember. I can take draw here, which is really powerful. Yeah, beautiful. And the Merchant of Steel is pointless now with that hit and what we've put in it. So I just take removals, pretty much. Maybe I see Combustible Wax. We take Worn Grindstone. I'm never clicking Volatile Gauge in this run. You can't stop me. Lady of the Reformed does solve this. She does. Very curious. She extends burnout on the floor. Is that worth it? I think if I had dregs, I might tell you yes, but I think without dregs and the fact that I have the reforms, we don't need this. I can take the gold. Removals go into the worst units, Train Stewards. They're both not purple and not good. Do I click this Horde here? That's a great question. Corruptor 2, of course. Yeah, definitely. Okay, do I click the Horde? What am I looking at? Dupe is on 6. I don't take anything. Next floor, I go to 60 here. I probably hunt for Merchant of Magic because a holdover answers this run comfortably. I'll have Pyre Remains. I think I take this Horde. There's enough good stuff here, right? We didn't see it, but there is enough good stuff. I'll take the Lightstone Casing. There's a universe I see Spell Chain, and then, so you do Spell Chain holdover on the Whiplash. Not a great hit, but it's fine. We'll move on from here. I think we should be okay. Party fellas. So our dude has Quick. He's doing 15 by 2. See, this thing has 70 life, 80 life. If it gets upgraded, we need to be over 40. I get 40 from the back if I have play top floor. We're okay here. I play top, though, and I need to make sure he's not dead on the wrong turn, because we'll, of course, get an infusion on this turn. True. Now, sadly, 15 times 2 does not kill a Light Harnesser here, huh? What is the play? I could double infuse and then take Reap 2. I think that's wrong. We're going to play top. There's no reason not to do this, right? Oh, actually, here's what you do. You play... Wow, this is cheeky. You play Baron first. You then put Chief in. You kill Baron. And you reform Baron, which gives him an extra burnout, gets rid of your Ember Drain, and loads your floor with Echoes. We do 70 by 2, which kills the whole floor. Cool, great, we did it. I will Hosting Kin the Collector because I like money. Money is good. I take the Wicklash upstairs, that's good. What's coming up? Only 2 Primitive Molds coming up. I could put the Entombed Explosive upstairs, or I could play it... Oh, we put it upstairs. Yeah, there's no reason not to do this, right? And then we infuse another floor just in case. The Train Stewards are dead to me. We clean this up. I'm not really that worried. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. The same floor comes up again. This bottom floor is easy mode. True. So I will Reap the bottom floor backlight harnesser here. It is the right choice. And we have already charged all the floors, so we just kind of keep the charge going. Cool. Seems good to me. Alright, we do see a reform. I do not require the Echo upstairs. Pretty good. So we take the Echo middle, because we get the Entombed Explosive coming in, which burns out, kills that back dude. Great news. This bottom floor concerns me, so we do the Proclamation into that front fellow, and he's just gone. Great news. And I keep echoing up mid-floor, which will kill this Light Harnesser pretty comfortably no matter what. Good. We're strong. We're strong. Our dude burns out on this floor. What's coming up? 4 Primitive Molds, huh? Let's be safe. The safe solution is you take the Proclamation middle and you infuse middle by playing the explosive here, which kills it. This makes it very comfortable. We never die here, right? It's fine. Even if I put 2 things in this, the Chief will always just punch this Light Harnesser to death, so it's fine. Yeah. Cool. Fair. No problems. Great job. Go team. Double reforms. Run is free. What if you just play bottom with this Baron, huh? Yo, he's massive. Alright, we're just gonna send it. Yeah, we're fine. We just send this. He does 500 and something damage. I Primitive Mold, and then I Echo Snare here, and we get the kill on bottom. Cool. I knew it was going to be close, but yeah, we easily take it there. No problems. Cool. I get more score that way, technically. Oh, interesting. Total Recall. I would take Ambient Charge here, I think. Just consume and burn cards. But I'm not interested in returning consume cards in this run, I don't believe. I might be. There's only 2 that I really care about. They're okay. I could make them free. Huh. Interesting. It's never a second Revenge of the Damned. Is Total Recall good here? I don't think so. I think keeping my Echoes is good, so I would be interested in going the other direction. Return Soul is nerfed 1 cost in the mod. I don't really think I need to burn cards. I'm not looking for etches. My cards are all basically purple anyway. If this were infused Return Soul, I probably would take it, but we skip it here. I think it's okay. Remnant Host. That's pretty strong, huh? I don't really want to add things to the reform pool, but it is kind of nice to have an extra thing there. It's also purple. I think I actually click Engulfed in Smoke. Use it as a survivability line. Yeah, Memento Mori is also cute here. Sacrifice a unit, I can get a dude killed and then just send the front enemy. Both of these are good, but I think the survivability is what we really want, so we click Engulfed in Smoke. It's also a good -2 target. We go to the right, of course. Magic Shop, as I said. Holdover is found. Good. Holdover, this Wicklash is pretty busted. Great news. Let's look in the caverns real quick. What you got? I probably do trade Pyre Health here. I'm at max. I can spend these on removals. Yeah, I'll trade. It's not a good trade, but it's fine. I'm looking at the Hellvent next floor, so I'm happy to take the Pyre Remains right now. Because you see it on ring 6 Pyre Remains there. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll trade here. It's fine. Cool, cool. Very good. We definitely do hold over on the Wicklash. It is correct. I'm going to be looking out for a spell chain here because then that gets silly. Yeah. And it's interesting because the Engulfed in Smoke's pretty good. I will re-roll because double stack is very strong here. Yeah, I would take a double stack on that, right? I have Flightstone casing, it's fine. If I miss, then I will do -1/-1, maybe look for a second holdover or something. Yeah, it's always Wicklash though. It's such a good card for me to do it in. We'll take the Engulfed in Smoke to 1. And magic power. I'm going to put it in Revenge. 50 damage is very strong here. And I have the Lightstone casing to abuse. Permafrost, huh? It's interesting. Not the one I want. I think I saved my money. Although, what am I really spending it on? Magic Shop's coming up. I go to the one on ring 7. What's better? If they show me another holdover, it goes into what? Well, definitely Engulfed in Smoke, right? It's just the right answer. So what that means is I should probably leave 1 Ember slot open on that. Nah, I don't think so. We always take this to 0 here, and then if they show me holdover, great, and if they show me double stack, also fine. Either one is good. Sure. Yeah, make it free. Good. You could hold out for the -2 at some point, but I don't know. You're not guaranteed to see it, and I want this thing to be playable whenever I draw it. There's an argument for freezing it. Oh, the better argument is you just freeze a primitive mold, right? Yeah, we freeze a primitive mold so I can always bring back the stupid Baron if I have to. And in that universe, I want to freeze the one that is not 0 cost, because I'm going to be sitting on it, not necessarily playing it. Yeah, that's correct. I'll stick a +10 into Proclamation, sure. They're fine. They're fine. Should remove as well. Remove 2 Train Stewards here. They're bad. It's a lot of money being spent, but I think we're super cool with it. And I'm not spending it next floor, so whatever. That was a really strong... We powered up a lot there. I'm duping twice the little dudes, so that's 30. We go to 90. I'll take a spell chain if they show it to me. Otherwise, I grab this relic and we move on. Yeah, we chill. Move on. 60 into ring 5. Nice and cozy. Multi-strike. It's tough because I need to manage the back lines and the front lines. We're okay. We have fractures. I have answers. I have entombed explosive pings. We should be okay. But if I'm wrong here, I think we get sent, right? If I'm wrong, we're not feeling good about our life. I will entombed explosive downstairs, start killing enemies pretty much. Draft friend goes upstairs, or the Baron rather. I could have put the draft in play and saved the Ember Drain, but I wanted to spend the fracture on the back unit here instead, get him killed. 2 units is comfortable to destroy. No problems. Good. I get the Wicklash in play. Excellent. I will Hosting Kin. This bottom floor is the real scary one, right? 4 sycophants in front of a guardian. We got a good roll. The guardian is not upgraded, and the Hostingkin Clobber's the only upgraded unit there. I will primitive mold and kill a man on bottom. Cool. Very good. We keep the Wicklash moving. I take the Revenge into the Clipped Defender on bottom. Very strong. I'm pretty sure this Echo Snare just kind of murders the floor. And then we Fracture in the middle to open up the Guardian to our Baron. And we're cruising. Navigated it expertly. Take the Engulfed in Smoke because why not? We Wicklash. Doesn't matter what I do or where I do it. I just play this Entombed Explosive every turn. I could have gotten a Harvest with it, but like to, I don't know, not think too hard about it. Work on this Defender. Sure, we're good. We are good. Wicklash. I think the correct play, by the way, would have been a Fracture a back unit, but it's fine. Let's see, what else? No one needs Echoes, so we put it middle. Why not? Get that Entombed Explosive killed. Good. Playing Engulfed in Smoke, sure. Let's see. Yeah, clear the top. Good news. Okay, so I need to primitive mold downstairs. 9 stealth. We don't have a lot of HP is the main concern I have here. So I want to tank with the Entombed Explosive to the best of my ability. I will pump Reap into the Sycophant and the Crystal Cloak. It's interesting. Is that changing anything? 14-2-2? Not really. I should just kill it. Although, if I save it, then it gets killed up top, which is actually better, and this Fracture is stronger into the boss, so sure. Yeah, it's okay. Sure. We do Wicklash up top. I will just send Proclamations middle. That's huge value. This is a very good turn for Primitive Mold here. Yeah, we do the Primitive Mold because it takes another round and it even swings, and then I'm going to double Proclamation here, I'm pretty confident. Yeah. Very strong plays. Cool. We now have a lot fewer number of turns to get through. 5. It's close. I think with this big explosive in front, we will get what we need. We've done it. This also improves when we play the Fractures. Not by terribly much. Interesting. Yeah, I think, so we get through all of these floors, but we have 5 rounds, so 2 kills the explosive, and then 3 kills the Baron, and then it actually takes the Chief a couple rounds to chew through the Crystal Cloak. So a little scarier than I would have liked, but we navigate it, and we see Mark of an Exile, which is gigantic. Thanks to that, I just comfortably play the Chief in front now. Excellent news. Excellent news. Revenge, Wurmkin Etchings, Power of Knowledge, no ambient charge, sadly. Votivary is nuts. She replaces herself. I get her killed on the floor. It's cruising. She's purple. I mean, that's excellent, right? I need to... Hold up. By the way, Seraph the Diligent. Am I worried about Diligent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards. So I should draft 3-ish cards. It's okay to take Votivary here, is what that means. It is a free infusion every turn. Yeah, we click her. She's great. Cool. Very cool. I go to the dupe, because that's what I said I wanted to do. I get the Pyro Remains back. We look for an upgrade in the cavern before hitting the Hellvent. Every time. Give me melee weakness. Or, you know, just give me a free space relic. That's unbelievable. I mean, we take Rail Fortress Hammer here. It's just correct. You could get away with History of the World, but there's no reason to play bottom on this run, right? There's just nothing. It's fine. We could potentially ramp fast enough, but there's no reason to do that. Yeah, there's no advantage to it. We have stealth, I have reforms, I have no problems just simply playing my units again. So we take the hammer. That's awesome. What a good event. Look in this temple briefly, make a decision somewhere. Intrinsic? I could intrinsic that Wicklash, have it on turn 1, huh? It's pretty good. Is a plus 30 in here as well? Intrinsic on that is really good. And if they showed me a spell chain, it might be fine in Engulfed in Smoke, actually. If I miss everything else. Okay, so I'm going to dupe the Baron here. For sure. Very powerful setup. Yeah, the nice thing about this line is it's Harvest, but the Barons get their initial scaling from the Chief, and then they get their eventual scaling from everything else. And now that we have enough hits on the floor, I don't really need to pick things off on lower floors like I was doing on Ring 5 there. You could have done it the other way, but I was really worried about leaking big units, so I'm going to take Intrinsic on Wicklash. It's cool. I think Spell Chain is obviously stronger here, but seeing it turn 1 is really powerful. It's tough. I'm going to 90. I'm going to hold off. I think I'm going to hold off. Our deck is going to be pretty slim. I can take double draw or something else. I don't need this Extreme Stone. You know, you could actually also infuse Entombed Explosive into Votivary here, and this is kind of busto. Right? It has Endless, it replaces itself and kills an enemy. It's pretty good, huh? We'll consider that later. We move on at 75 here. I think that's fine. We're always going to be able to get the shards we need, so we move on and chill. I think you could grab that Intrinsic, but holding out for the possibility of Spell Chain is really important, especially with so many of these dudes, right? Because I can't very easily sustain them all. Right? I mean, it's too much. You play the draft first, so it burns out. Then you put Chief and double. Wow, he has 90 life. That's really good. And double Barons in, I believe. Yeah, we'll put them in the back now, I believe is correct. Good floor. Yeah, they're quick, so they hit first. We should be able to crunch these enemies, no problem. Yeah, I mean, look, they both burn out here, huh? So we do not play the draft. Maybe I should have taken Intrinsic on that, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, get sent, right? We're okay. I did see it on this turn. I can do this with an Entombed Explosive. I don't have to do the Proclamation. I will take Votivary here. Yeah, we take Votivary. Give her a Wicklash because I want to hold it over. And then we blast this thing on middle. Neat. And I just take damage into Fel, I believe. Genuinely. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Okay. We see a mold, which is good. Right. A little concerning, maybe. Play Votivary first. She does not die, though. I guess I could kill her, right? Sure. Yeah, we do mold. And mold every time. I realize I'm incanting this dude. I need to get my Baron back, right? True. So I will play the last mold here. Okay, now the floor will be explosive. And then we do Baron, I believe. Yeah, I need to make sure that they don't die is my main concern here. Play Votivary, get her killed. I will not take the Engulfed. I may as well take the Engulfed in Smoke, actually. It's fine. Dude burns out, so it's cool. I now need to try to start killing enemies up top. Serious consideration, by the way, for simply, you know, duping a Wicklash if I don't see a spell chain. Maybe even putting a double stack in it? I don't know. I'd rather a spell chain, obviously, because the spell chain doubles the plus 10 attack step of this, but yeah. I'll take the Primitive Bolt bottom. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the Votivary, and I wish for another Echo here, so that I can do a 6 on Echo Snare. Yeah, sure, I'll play the Explosive down here, right? Be quick, annihilate this floor. Yeah, so nothing will ever swing into the Explosive downstairs. So we just do this. And then we take Echo Snare. 7 Reap. Very nice. Big value. Big value. Cool. I get Votivary back. Great news. No problems. Engulfed in Smoke. Play Votivary upstairs. Kill Votivary upstairs. And then we reform middle, and we fracture the boss. We play Entombed Explosive middle, it dies, great news. We Wicklash. I think I need to funnel my Wicklashes into one unit at this stage. Yeah. I'm still on the lookout for Waxen Spike or something like that. Doing a ton of damage here. Wow. True. I think you play Votivary up here now, and I fracture it to kill it, and then we infuse the floor to the best of our ability. Pretty good turn, huh? And I may as well get the Explosive on bottom. It'll hit Fell next turn. We're going to win just because I had a 600 damage turn into Fell there, so I'm not really worried about anything there. Yeah. Do I let this man burn out and just reform him? Probably, actually. I'll take the Wicklash here, Engulfed in Smoke. I'll do the same nonsense with Votivary and a Fracture. And then I Fracture Fell, and I infuse downstairs, so she takes more damage. Cool. And now we double reform to get Mr. Baron back. What's coming up? Single mold. So what you can do here now is you Wicklash upstairs, and we do the Baron middle with the Votivary in front. And I will play the Explosive because I have a Primitive Mold coming up that I'm not guaranteed to draw, so we don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that. We simply Fracture and then Proclamation the boss. Yeah, we need to just... Okay, we did draw it, but I need to just play it safe. I mean, we win here, of course, but this is going to look much better when I do this. Aha, we one turn now. And then you just stick one Votivary in front because she's purple. Yeah, sure. Very strong floor. And then we actually kill Votivary here. You don't need to, but you may as well, right? Hiya! Oh, snap. The top deck. Genius tier. I didn't need to play those cards. I was just kind of flexing on Fell a little bit. But, alright, we're good. Hallowed Halls? And it's purple, huh? It is nerfed in the mod, 3 cost. I'm going to 2 magic shops. Oh no, I'm going to 1 magic shop because I want to dupe. Huh. I mean, it is good. It kills my floor and brings it all back. Chief burning out is a concern potentially. It forces me to divert some resources to him. It's a little late. Yeah, I don't know about Hallowed Halls here. It's good. I mean, it's really good, right? Extra burnout. Well, I think what I did here in this last combat is the right way of approaching this. You have the second Baron burn out and then just reform it, right? It's easy. So I think Hallowed Halls introduces risk because Chief burns out. I would take this if I had a Hallow Drippings or something, but we were not shown that. Our only source of burnout extension is Wicklash, so we skip. I'm pretty confident that's correct. And I could take Ember, but I'm going to have some -1s. Alternatively, I can take Draw for no real reason, or I can take Space and get Votivary on the floor, which is a free draw and a free infusion and a free harvest. It's Space. We go to 7 space on the floor. Yeah. It's 7, right? Yeah. Because each Baron will be 1, so 3 plus Chief is 6 plus Votivary. Yeah, okay, 7. Sweet. I think that is super correct. And Magic Shop, please. Seems good. Horde. Meh. I guess you may as well take Mind Horde here. It's actually pretty decent. We can stack up a higher number for Corruptor. Sure, dude. It's better than Winged Indulgence. It's actually pretty decent here. I would like Holdover. Holdover Engulfed in Smoke seals the deal. Right, you cannot die now. And we have plenty of turns in Relentless. Alternatively, you could hold over Revenge of the Damned, but I think this is unnecessary, right? Just super. Okay. We're going to hold over Engulfed in Smoke. This is the correct choice, I believe. I do need to draft some spells at some point, right? We're at like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 still. I'm probably just going to click any spell they show me from this next combat. Both of them, pretty much. I will make Revenge free. It never gets another upgrade. 50 piercing is fine. It's fine, right? No problems. I'd like to get that free. Yeah, cool. 10 magic power. I don't know, make Proclamation do 150 over here, sure. Hold over into the Engulfed in Smoke. This guarantees Chief never dies, which I love. And Dark Forge for Corruptor 3, of course. The guy has 150 life. Genius. I'll reroll it. Remove Consume. Nope. 20 in Consume. Nope. I'll take the -1 into probably the... Yeah, actually Proclamation here. It's a good 150 blast. I don't need to do anything else fancy to it. Yeah, it's a good card. We move on from here. Do I click the Horde? I go Horde, dupe Baron, which takes me to... Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Decayed Decoy, Hell's Banners. I don't think I'm playing enough units for Hell's Banners. Cleansing Water's neat. I think it's Decayed Decoy. There's enough Reap here for that to be valuable. Yeah, sure. That's good. We'll kill some backlines with it here and there. Seems good. Makes that Echo Snare kind of disgusting, right? Yeah, we're fine. I think we have the line. How many hits on the floor? This is Winged Horde with an Armor Trial. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. We theoretically can do this by scale up and just overflow the floor. I think we're cool to take this. I should be able to pop a couple things with things like our Revenge, the bonus Reap here. Yeah, so it's Votivary, Baron, Chief. I Reap Votivary. And then I infuse another floor. Holdover Engulfed in Smoke. I'm not going to play it because I desperately need to not get murdered here, right? We're going to work on this next floor. Draw me a card. Interesting. I reap the back dude here. Yeah, so I'm not going to play the Engulfed in Smoke because I need to not hold over a card yet. I need to remove this draft too. Yeah, alright, fair. I need a reform. Okay, we see a reform. That's good, because I'm pretty sure we would lose without this reform here, right? I'm going to stick this Baron in front. Actually, I'm going to stick Votivary in front first. Votivary does 146 damage. You know what? Fair. Fair. Let's see. Baron needs to hit. I mean, he always hits first anyways. We stick him in the back. It's fine. And I fracture the back and we kill. Let's see. Pop, pop. 20 comes in from where? The Extinguish here. Okay, so what we do instead is we revenge the back unit on middle floor. And this floor is now clear. We reap the bottom. It's tough. I think you do reap the bottom and we save the Echo Snare here. It's fine. We lose 20 on Chief, but I think it's okay. We see the Wicklash, so we're good. This is going to be the one that I'm pumping here, by the way. Votivary is excellent because it dies to the Extinguish trigger. We reform the other one. Stick it in front? Question mark? Let it burn out? Nah, this is fine. Keep charging floors, I think. This Entombed Explosive is very good here. And then I reap downstairs. Keep it moving. Sure. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, Votivary comes in. She gets a fracture. Actually, no, she doesn't. We extend the burnout on the one up top. I take the mold somewhere else. We play the Entombed Explosive here. Burns out, cleans up that floor a lot. I blast the front dude here. Throw some reap at him. Sure, we're good. Cool, this should be fine. And now we are holding over Engulfed in Smoke. Yes, that is correct. Interesting, we're taking 10 here, so this tomb actually is better spent on middle. Seems good. The holdover, the Engulfed in Smoke doesn't matter on Votivary because she's dying to the Wilt Wings, so it's fine. I always have the Primitive Mold here in case of emergencies for the reform on this Baron, so we're fine, I believe. True. Keep the Engulfed in Smoke going. See, exactly for this reason. We take the Primitive Mold here on bottom. I play on draft. I should have actually put this dude in first, but it's fine. Votivary comes down. It dies to the Extinguish trigger. Baron Buddy lands. Seems good. Keep stacking the back dude. We reap the boss. And then we send Echo Snare for a casual 6 reap. Yeah, 5+1 from the Decay Decoy. Great news. Cool. Seems solid to me. And we keep it going, right? Nothing changes. We do Votivary here. Right, we Votivary, we revenge her. Neat. Take the Engulfed in Smoke here. We will Wicklash the back dude. I reform on middle now. Get the Echo here. And we double fracture the boss. I may as well keep the Echo going, give him more to deal with. I'm not going to revenge trigger him here. There's no reason to. I guess I put this dude up top, huh? He's fine. He chills. It's cool. I got space for him. Sure, dude. We're fine. Votivary lands. This floor is good. Awesome. Yeah, that's a very quick kill. Alright, cool. I very comfortably took that trial, no problem. Soul-crushing guilt, total recall again, or broken memories. I will click purple broken memories here. It does a few things. It lets me bring back the exploded proclamation if I want, hosting kin if I want. Echo snare is pretty good. The important thing is it's also double duty into diligent, which I appreciate. Total recall is fine for that as well, but expensive, and the daze conflicts with my stealth solution, so broken memories is great. I think I just click resin removal here. It's good. It removes stealth from Seraph. It does something elsewhere, and it's a diligent sack card, and it's purple. Neat. It should bring us up to 19, 20 if you count broken memories twice. I'm always going to the right. I need a dupe here. Yep. Truth. There's no sense looking for Pyrestone housing. I already have 3 upgrades in them. Great news. Resin block? It's cute. I don't think my dudes are dying a lot. I'll reroll it. Arc of a Champion. He only does 10 damage. It's not good. Melting Spout. Nah, hell no. Bad hits. Let's see if we see a spell chain. No spell chain on this run. Real shame, actually, huh? Yeah, fair. It's not good. It ain't good. I want to remove a card. Endless, huh? Interesting. And a Burnout 1 again. We're kicking this draft. He's unplayable. Goodbye. There's a serious consideration here for Entombed Explosive into Votivary. And then we give her a Burnout 1 for good measure. I think we always give her the Burnout 1 no matter what. That's really strong into Votivary here. She's just a good harvest, right? She's free. She redraws. And she triggers harvest, and she's purple. She's like everything you could want in a unit, right? True. True. I could also give her a plus 25 at this stage, right? She doesn't need the Endless here. Alternatively, I could give her... We're going to reroll. I could give her a multi-strike if they show it to me. I have holdover stealth. She just punches and then dies. And does like 300 damage. Incoming battle Votivary. Oh god, yeah, that's excellent. This is my favorite thing in the game to do, actually. Battle Votivary. Alright, send it. Okay, cool. So, in that universe, I do want to actually make her even stronger. Because, screw you, Seraph. Yeah, Entombed Explosive, let's go. I now have nothing to reform, but it's cool. Yeah, this is great. She kills something when she dies. She dies every turn, and she hits like a freaking truck, and I can give her stealth. Alright, super send it. I don't want to take removals necessarily. My spells are important. I have no other units. So, what can I buy in the trinket shop? Mold braces is technically armor, right? It's not bad. Do I need money for anything? No. Okay, mold braces, let's go. Sure. All right, cool. I think I'm pretty confident in this run. We have Baron, 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 which I can reform. I have Chief, which never dies thanks to Engulfed in Smoke. And I have Battle Votivary, which I can just send her and she kills things. It's excellent. It's beautiful. All right, Diligent, 130 out of 100. Let's go. 130 is a little bit disrespectful in Diligent. It's a lot of stealth, but remember I took a resin removal, so it's kind of free. Kind of. All right, so here's the deal. I think we just kind of burn spells every turn, and it's going to be okay. It'll be fine. Right, we're going to play this Fracture. It will be cool. If I play 3 Reap here and then I Revenge the Light Wings, what does this look like? 3 by 2 Echoes is only 6. I'd have to also play the Primitive Mold, which is actually fine, right? But that's only 9, right? It's 3 by 3, 9. Alright, so in that case, we are just going to kill the Purifier here. The card I care less about is Fracture, so I'm going to put it into Diligent. Goodbye, my friend. We kill this priest thing. I will Primitive Mold upstairs, its value. Cool. Incoming Votivary powers. Votivary is insane. She punches for 91 by 2, good lord. I play the Draft Baron friend in. I play the Shard. I'm going to save Hosting Kin here. I don't need to play a spell on this turn, it's fine. Sure. It was a bad draw. We had double dead weights there. Okay. Votivary lands. Good. Baron lands. Okay. And then I take the Primitive Mold on some other floor, I believe. We send it. I'd like to redraw this Baron here. I think he does matter. So I will... do I burn the mold? Molds are important. This is a bad turn to burn a card. I do not play Engulfed in Smoke yet. It's not important to build this number up until Relentless. I only need like 6 turns in Relentless to absolutely obliterate this man. So, no problems. True. I don't like burning molds. They matter. But I think I need to do this. We clear top is the thing. Do I need to do this? How many more molds do I have? One? One reform. And if I miss, he burns out next turn and I have nothing. Alright, so yeah, we need to do this now. Lock it in. I'll take the 1 from the Vengeful Shard here. Yes. Get one of our dudes back in action, as it were. And then we self-mutilation, and I do not play the Engulfed in Smoke. Oh no, my perfect score. It's okay. Votivary is a really important part of this run because she's baiting Ember Drain and is generally awesome. Cool. I'm going to send a Fracture somewhere. Can I kill this Purifier ever? It's 2 by 3. No, I can't really do it. I don't believe. It's a shame. So I Fracture downstairs and just kind of hit Seraph, I think. Because again, every unit that dies up top is actually an important scaling for my Harvest dudes. And again, I'm just going to take this Vengeful Shard, I think. I have to play Fracture, yep, because I need to play Wicklash in the back. Double self-mutilations here. It's not time for Proclamation. Sure. We should be okay. Even if I only have one burnout, one Harvest dude into the Relentless turn, we should be fine. Really good turn for Echo Snare, by the way. It's going to be the card I burn. Yes. I burn it now as well. It's a good resin removal turn as well. I get to clip the Stealth and the Spell Shield, which is great. I think it's worth it. True. I mean, it gets 100 into the boss. And I also think it's time for Primitive Mold on Freeze, and I accept the self-mutilation here. Maybe. Maybe. So what, 3 by 4 is only 12 onto that? I don't know. Self-mutilation, do I need to take this 5? It's a great question. I don't think it's going to matter into the Divinity. I'd like to reform here because it gets a lot of scaling in on our Harvest dude. It's 5 units dying. Yeah, this is really strong. And if it somehow gets Votivary to swing, it's even better. True. I don't think it does, actually, right? It's 5 damage coming in. So it's Baron hit, Baron hit, Baron hit, Baron hit. Yeah, the Light Wings punches Votivary, which is fine. It just would have represented 400 damage in a Seraph, you know, so fair. Only a casual 400 or so. Self-mutilation. I take the Primitive Mold here. Bring back Draft Dreg Dude Man thing. Wicklash the back here. I should have played the Broken Memories on this turn. I forgot that was even there. It's like 6 Reap with 3. 6x3 is 18. I'm going to kill the Light Wings here. And I'm going to put a little more into Diligent. It's fine. Save the Broken Memories. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's a tough turn, huh? Not ideal. We do Votivary upstairs for sure. She burns out, which means she swings, which is hilarious. I'm going to burn Resin Removal here. Yep, we're going to put it in the bottom. Because I need to play this Wicklash every time. I'm going to actually keep the Baron in the middle alive. I don't have to reform him now. I only have 2 reforms coming up. Well, it's tough, right? Let's see, one of them is burnout. They're all burnout 3s. He'd come back with 4 if I reformed him. Now I'm going to work on the one dude. I think it's fine. True. Mutilation out, and I just save the 1 here. Take a little bit from these Vengeful Shards, but I think it's a fair trade overall. Gives me turns to configure my top floor. I have a reform locked in here, yes. So we have Hosting Kin, which is excellent. I'm going to kill the Light Wings on bottom with it. Good. That's my consume for the turn. I must play Primitive Mold. And I also must play Votivary up top. Good. Primitive Mold, I don't know, just go middle or something. It's fine. We'll work on the Reap on the boss. This brings back a Burnout 4 Draft friend, or Baron friend, which is excellent. We keep working on the back. I play double Mutilations, and we're chilling. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, seems good. I'm going to burn Proclamation on this turn. True. Mutilation. Votivary lands. We extend Burnout on number 2 here. We're not even going to cycle around the Engulfed in Smoke, but it's going to be okay because we've gotten a lot of stats on the floor. Yeah, true. I'm going to Fracture the boss here. Cool. And then the beautiful trick here is you actually drop in Votivary behind the Chief now. And she represents 200 damage. I could even give her multi-strike if I wanted, but it's fine. We do Wicklash here. I don't need it again, so we just burn it. Avoid the 1. Take the Engulfed in Smoke. Fracture. And we're cruising. Yeah, I mean, she just hits this man for 340 damage. Thank you, Battle Votivary. Love it. Alright, cool. We took 8. Not a problem. All of it from curses. I kind of expected to take some while we navigated those turns. And the Divinity will look even better because I don't have to worry about losing cards. It was very valuable for me to click all those spells, by the way. There was only one turn where I should have clicked Broken Memories first. Turn 1, Votivary Genius here. Seems good to me. Charge that floor. And chill. It's definitely worth more to leave the damage on. The echoes, rather. So, we'll leave them. Cool. Votivary here. I play my Baron now. I then kill my Baron. Which works because oh yeah, Votivary gets the armor from the Mold Braces. Dang, alright, it's fine. We kill Baron. I know. And then we reform the Baron. True. We play the Baron again. And he now lives in the back. He will have more everything. I do a Fracture middle. It's useful to get some numbers here. We're doing 1,000 damage on this turn to the Divinity, which is, you know, pretty good, I think. Okay. Another big turn. Votivary comes in. Great news. Seraph, Baron, number whatever comes in. I get to Engulfed in Smoke this and do 1,000,000 damage. Great news, because Votivary now swings. Resin removal on the Spikes floor, almost certainly. Oh, it has permafrost in the mod. I almost forgot about that, huh? Interesting. Right, it totally does. I could save it for a better turn, but I'm always going to play this here, so it's fine. Sure. Save the primitive mold for next turn, and I don't think I need to spend this Echo Snare, so I guess I could keep it. It's fine. I would rather spend it. I don't think it's going to matter a ton. Well, it might, right? Reap 2, potentially. Could send the Broken Memories. Get it up to, what is it? 2 Echoes on the floor with 4 Reap. Well... Sure, actually, it does matter on this floor, I think. Kind of. If I have all of my dudes on the floor, we're going to be fine. And we're still kind of assembling it. I think I'm going to hold, actually. Save it for another run. Yeah, it should be fine. And then look, Votivary punches. She punches and then dies, which is genius. Absolutely genius. She's Ember Drain. She's everything. Our dudes all burn out. We bottom deck Whiplash. It's actually okay because I have 2 primitive molds coming up and I have 1 frozen, but holy crap. Jeebus. Jeebus. Engulfed in Smoke, please. It adds a lot of damage. Genuinely. It genuinely does. It's really funny. I love that. Let's see. How do I approach this? I think I would like to hosting kin the Spikes person out. She kind of doesn't matter though, right? It's true. So what do? I don't think it really matters what I do. I would rather... I don't know. Let's see. We're going to do enough damage, so what's optimal? We hit out this floor. I mean, we're going to hit for enough to kill each of these heavies with each hit. Assuming I can assemble the floor, we're fine. So we take the primitive mold middle, which brings back our big Baron friend. I already clicked the stupid Engulfed in Smoke like an absolute buffoon. So, fine. I take some damage here because of this. We do 1,000 to the Divinity. Cool. I'm going to kill the Wilt Wings because I want Votivary to swing. Or you know what I can actually do? I can just move Votivary to the middle of the floor. It's fine. So we're going to punt this thing back. Sure, it does not really matter. I should actually just kill it because if we leave this thing dead, then yeah, we'll just kill. And then, I don't know, reap the mini-boss, I guess. Sure. Sure. It's fine. I don't need to overthink that. It's fine. I spent way too much time considering the ramifications of my decisions, and they did not matter. So first, Votivary needs to come down. She matters in that order. Cool. It may look bad, but we'll have the Engulfed in Smoke. I play both primitive molds for sure. We're gonna load up this floor. I get... Let's see, Burnout 4, chills in the back. Burnout 3, chills in the middle. We're going to start extending Burnout 4. I do the Engulfed in Smoke, which brings us to 1,400 damage to the floor. And we send it on a Fracture to add another, like, 200. I mean, okay, Divinity. We punch through the Harvest Wave and then also do 1,500 to the Divinity. We're gonna pre-relentless the boss here. Right? I mean, we just are. Yeah. What's coming up? 2 primitive molds? I could spread out this burnout here, right? Make this man live a little longer. Lay the Engulfed in Smoke. We're gonna kill the boss on this turn, by the way. Hey, look, we did it. Well played. Big number. Man die. Good job. This is Well, great news. Does Votivary get the kill? She does. Votivary kills God. Oh, we've done it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You know that's going to be the title of this episode, by the way. Votivary kills God. Hell yeah. That is so hype. I love Battle Votivary. She's genuinely my favorite. It's just so silly, right? It's silly that it's so good. It's my favorite part about it. You look at it and you go, it's freaking Votivary. Why are you making it punch so hard? But there are so many circumstances where it's ridiculous. We're going to hit the run summary, by the way. Yeah, this thing is crazy. Votivary's nuts. This is just one of many circumstances where Votivary will punch things for like 400 damage and then die and also give you card draw. She's just free, card draw, burnout 1, harvest trigger, infused, hits for 400 damage. I mean, this card is insane. This card is so good. And then she also explodes because I gave her an infusion. Seriously, Battle Votivary is the true hero of this run. Ignore the fact that we obviously win with these 3 Wickless Barons. It's not important. It's all about Votivary. She's just so good. She also saved Ember Drain every turn I had to replay a Baron, which is pretty neat. But really, I mean, everything we did was right. Things like Engulfed in Smoke mattered a lot. Seeing that, picking it up, the Wicklash, investing and finding something for this. Double holdovers on the run was pretty cool. Acknowledging I didn't even need multi-strike from a shop, and so we ultimately put it in a Votivary because why the hell not? Other things that mattered, in case Divinity, Mind Horde, the Space, Frail Forger's Hammer, hell yeah. Just a lot of good stuff. We got a lot of value out of Lightstone casing here even. 1, 2, 3 cards. Really good. Really dominant run, honestly. Really good. And just let me think about briefly what the modded cards even were, right? I mean, I think this might be strictly nerfed even. Let's see. Okay, Echo Snare was a better card overall. That doesn't change much. What else is there here? Proclamation was nerfed. Resin Removal was permafrosted, but I was playing it automatically anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, so really this is just, what? Nerfed Proclamation and then a default run of Monster Train the video game. So, yeah, fair enough. They're not always going to look super modded. It's kind of the nature of the thing. But again, it's important for me that the power level of existing runs and existing lines is consistent with things in the mod so that this run, this model of run doesn't go away suddenly and you still can play this effectively. You don't have to relearn the game while playing the mod, which I also think is really important. Things that you know work will continue to work as, I mean, even if they've been nerfed a little bit, like, you know, Proclamation, it's still fine. It's still good. You just have to invest a little more in it. You can no longer get a 0 cost 100 and 250 damage holdover infused Proclamation. Seriously, no one looks at that card and goes, that's fair, right? That's insane. Oh no, I pay 1 Echo for it. 1 Echo for 250 damage is bonkers value. So the nerfs are well warranted on the case of these common extract cards. They're so nuts. But yeah, otherwise, a really cool pseudo harvest, pseudo corruptor run. Just good stuff. So yeah, brings us up to 4 on the series. Love to see it. And yeah, good times. So don't have much else to tell you, and so I'll let you go here. And hey, yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.